దానివల్ల ఏం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది మీకు అసలు వేస్ట్ అని. హలో హలో So, a couple of days back, one of my very dear friend and we actually got connected after a long time, after a long gap, and so we chatted quite a bit. He happened to see some of my videos, and based on that he was asking about spirituality and these things. Then we were chatting. That was a long chat. Maybe the things that came out of that chat, maybe I can make about 10 videos on that. Maybe this is the beginning, the first one. One of the things that he was asking me was that, like, he's going through like something like a kind of restlessness. So I think he's asking, like, why am I restless? See, when somebody is in spirituality, there are a few stages, you can say, broadly. They are not like watertight compartments, but broadly you can categorize in the first stage, the person is like very happy in life. He may have a good job, he may have a good family, and maybe a good manager also at work. He gets up in the morning, goes to work, then comes back in the evening, spends time with the family, and maybe they together sit and have dinner, then some story time for the kids, some family time, and like that, like he lives like that, and he's very happy about life. If you ask him, how are you, how is life for you, he says that, oh, life is absolutely beautiful, no complaint, nothing to complain about. That's what the way they say. So that is the first stage. Initially the people will be like that. So here the person is blissful, but he is blissfully ignorant also. Then the second stage happens in life, where the person thinks and realizes, I'm getting up every day in the morning and going to work, and I'm making money, and I have a family, or whatever it is. But this is not what life is. This is not the way I visualize my life to be. It's not about making more money, but there is a void inside. There is a dissatisfaction inside. So when there is a void inside and a dissatisfaction inside, but you are living a life and you don't want to live that kind of life, that's where it brings a confusion and restlessness also. These people in this stage, they might have read some spiritual books, or they might have met some gurus, some enlightened masters. They would have seen some discourses on spirituality. They would have read some commentaries. They would have tried many things like Western philosophy or Eastern philosophy or yoga. They would have tried a lot of things, but nothing is working out. Okay, so this second stage is a far better stage than the first stage. In the first stage, the person is blissfully ignorant. That's the only way I can say. In the second stage, the person feels that there is a problem in life. There is a big void inside me. Even when I am making money, I am making a lot of money, but I am not able to be happy. This is not what I am looking for. See, I was in that stage earlier, when actually the person who asked me this question, when we met last time, when we were studying in the university, and around that time, he saw me like during that time I was restless. I was confused. I don't know what to do with life, but this is not the way. Not getting a job and working somewhere and making a living out of it. No, there is something else. I was in that stage earlier. Now I am not. Now I am not restless. Now I am not confused. But earlier I was, and especially this person has seen me. That time there is some seeking happens, some spiritual seeking or whatever it is, but there is some kind of, there are a lot of unanswered questions. So what I tried was, I was trying every possible thing. I was reading Western philosophy, I was reading Eastern philosophy, I was meeting some people, I was meeting gurus, I was trying yoga, I was trying meditation. Anybody ready to teach meditation, I was going there. Every possible thing which might help me, like leaving nothing unturned, I was ready to do that. And that's what I did. So what happens in the second stage is, when you are going through that, the person tries like various things. That is because whatever he thinks is good to try, they will try. Because that is the only thing that they can do. Okay, try reading Western philosophy. Try meeting some new friends. Try finding a new job. Try find a new car, maybe new relation, maybe buy a new home, change your home. Okay, change your relation, change your car. Try various things. When you are trying all these things, nothing is giving that fulfillment for you. When that fulfillment is not happening inside, that's when restlessness happens. So that is what the second stage is. Here the main question is, what is the reason for this restlessness? The reason for restlessness is, as I explained earlier, we have our body, we have our mind. Beyond these two, we have our Atma, the spirit. It is there as a potentiality. It is there inside us. But this potentiality is not actualized. So, this Atma is telling you constantly, look at me, come inside, look at me. We are able to hear that, but we don't know what to do about it. So try Western philosophy, try Eastern philosophy, try getting a dog. When I was restless, some people suggested me also have a dog. Okay, I did not have a dog. I like dogs, but I did not have one. Then you try something else. We are trying every possible thing in the outer world, but the call is happening inside. We need to turn 180 degrees. There is nothing to find out in the outer world. Whatever you find in the outer world is not going to give you fulfillment, at least in the problem that the spiritual seekers go through. The Atma, inside the Atma is telling you, please come, look at me, come towards me. That is what you need to take 180 degrees. That is what meditation is all about. Meditation is the inner journey. When you silence your mind, you start going inward. Your inner journey is the whole essence of spirituality. Spirituality, you may have so many things. You may say, oh, devotion is spirituality, knowledge is spirituality, meditation is spirituality. So many books and Upanishads are written on that. So many books may be there. The substratum of all those scriptures and books is look in. Look in. That is where the call is coming from. The call is not coming from in the outer world. As long as you start searching in the outer world to fulfill what is happening, what call is happening from inside, restlessness is inevitable. It is inevitable. But compared to the first example I gave with the first stage, compared to that stage, this stage is a much more better stage, because in the first stage the person is blissfully ignorant. Please, once again I tell you, these stages are not like watertight compartments, like everybody has to go through those stages. No, it is not like that. For the convenience of example, I am giving this like that. But the person who is in the second stage, he has to just turn 180 degrees and go inward. Then a stage comes, the restlessness disappears. All the questions will be answered. So that is what the reason for restlessness and the solution for restlessness, and which is this stage, the second stage, is a very useful stage in the spiritual growth of a seeker. Hope this helps to my friend. I surely think that it will definitely help him. Thank you.